John Paulson is a billionaire hedge fund manager and Wall Street superstar. Just imagine the shock last year in September when it was announced that he and his wife, Jenny Paulson, will be divorced. Or maybe it isn't very shocking to you. We'll give you reasons to be as we predict, will John Paulson go bankrupt from his divorce? To summarize the case, investor John Paulson, whose net worth exceeds $4.7 billion, is divorcing Jenny Paulson after 21 years of marriage. It appears that the divorce will be contentious. John made the majority of his income during their marriage, and there's no prenuptial agreement. Many believe that it would be a lengthy, exorbitantly expensive divorce. John successfully wagered against the U.S. housing market prior to the 2008 financial crash, and he ended up with the vast majority of his fortune. He'd been married to Jenny, whom he had met when she was his assistant for 8 years at that point. In the case's latest update this July, more messy news comes in, after his wife, Jenny Paulson, rejected a massive settlement offer that was reportedly worth billions. Hedge investor John Paulson's divorce has taken a terrible turn. Jenny, 50, has now ended all private settlement negotiations and made the decision to reappear in court to battle John, 66, for additional funds and marital assets. The couple's vast property assets, which include mansions in Southampton, Aspen, as well as a 28,000 square foot apartment in Manhattan, will be the subject of an epic divorce battle. John tells a news outlet, "I've been trying to meet in person with Jenny and her attorneys to discuss a settlement for the last 8 months. He firmly believes that he was committed to reaching an amicable conclusion. She's turned down all mediation and arbitrators' offers." Bill Zabel, the attorney for John, continues that people would have been amazed by the generosity of Mr. Paulson's offer, which would have provided Ms. Paulson a lot more than what is necessary by law. The settlement process is impossible because of her greed. Zabel claims Jenny intended to enrich herself by taking money from trusts established for the 2 teenage daughters of the divorcing couple, but Jenny vehemently denies this. Jenny wants to seize the assets in these trusts for herself, according to Zabel, who tells the news outlet that to do so would be unconscionable, and neither New York nor Delaware law would permit it. According to the non-amenable trust that John established more than 20 years ago to safeguard their children. The fact that Jenny's estranged husband is dating 34-year-old dietitian Elena de Almeida, and that she learned about the divorce when it was first reported by a news source, only made the issue worse. According to sources, the new pair moved in together in John's posh Fifth Avenue apartment in Olympic Tower, the two being closer after meeting last summer. De Almeida, a native of Montclair, New Jersey, is the owner of Effective Lifestyle, a qualified registered dietitian with extensive experience in weight loss counseling. In an effort to seek an amicable out-of-court settlement, John withdrew the divorce case in October. Nevertheless, it has now been refiled in Suffolk County, New York, not far from his expensive mansion in Southampton. Robert A. Cohen, Jenny's attorney, maintains that she's not attempting to get access to her 2 daughters' trusts for personal gain. He says that there's nothing wrong with her trying to get the kids money and that she's a great mother. They had engaged in private negotiations for 6 months to try to come to an agreement, but according to Cohen of the firm Cohen, Clare, Lands, Greifer, Thorpe, and Rontenschek, John was offering her an allowance that he would control, adding husbands who have made a fortune in a marriage do not give their wives allowances. Before the 2008 housing market meltdown, John made the infamous $20 billion bet against the industry. Cohen furthermore explains he's trying to put pressure on her to accomplish a settlement, and it's just wrong. So, which side are you on at the moment? Do you think Ms. Paulson deserves more compensation and new terms, or do you think he's offering enough? Will this divorce leave him broke? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. As always, take care. We'll see you in the next video.